and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is super exciting. It is the 12th of April and we are officially going to the Alton Towers reopening for this year. So I'm really excited to show you guys everything we're getting up to today. Let's get into it. So it's currently 20 minutes until the park opens and it's pretty busy. There's a lot of people here, which I wouldn't have expected. But everything seems to be running pretty smoothly, to be fair. Everything seems very organised. Thanks. Okay, so we've just come in and we bought the Photopass for £15, but it only includes your own face, which is kind of annoying, but you can get an extra face on it for £5. So we've decided between the four of us, we're gonna have two of our faces so we can get basically everybody's pictures, if that makes sense. We are heading for Wicker Man as our first ride, but none of us have been on it. Debs, have you been on it? No. None of us have been on it before. Wicker Man's closed because it's too cold, so we're going to Nemesis instead, and hopefully we'll get to go on it later because it looks so good. Okay, so I've been left behind, love that for me. It's been 2 seconds since we got here and I've been ditched already. Also, so today was supposed to be our first day in Walt Disney World for the Star Wars run. So obviously this is like instead, but hopefully it'll be just as good. Be warned! This is the world's most intense ride experience. I don't think that's true. So we've just walked for like genuinely about 20 minutes and Nemesis is also shut. So now we're trying to go on Galactica. It looks like they're not doing the Galactica thing. I guess it's because of COVID, so it's basically just normal air now. That was so good, but our hairs were all everywhere and it's literally just a bunch of hair all sat in a row. So basically everything's shut and it's what, like 10:30 at the moment, so it shouldn't be. So we've decided to head to Oblivion because that's basically one of the only things open. But we have established there's not very much hand sanitizer anywhere. We've seen it once just before we got on air, so I would definitely say bring your own if you're gonna come because they don't really supply it that much and they don't enforce it either. And I don't even think they're enforcing masks. Like, you're supposed to wear a mask on the ride, but we saw people on the ride without masks on. So if you're worried about COVID, then probably don't come because it's kind of COVID safe and there is markings on the floor to like stay away from people, but it's not as good as like Disney or even like when I went to Thorpe Park. It's not that good. So we're just walking past Smiler and apparently the queue's already at capacity, so it is open. We've seen people on it, but they're not even letting people join the queue, I'm guessing because they have to socially distance, there's no more space. Also, we just bought these souvenir cups and because we bought 4, they're only £10 each and you can just get Coca-Cola freestyle all day. Okay, so it looks like the Smiler's letting people in, so we're sneaking in right now. For this. We've been waiting about an hour. Yeah, so just over an hour. That's pretty good, I'd say. We've just been to Photopass freestyles and I got Parry Zero, which is actually so nice. And now we're going on Oblivion, which apparently is a 45-minute wait. Scratch that, Oblivion's closed, so clearly we're not going on that. I think we're gonna go get lunch instead. We've just gotten our lunch and I've obviously gone for the vegan burger. Asked for it without sauce. We asked about what it was because it didn't really have any indication, and it's basically just like mashed up vegetables from what we're getting. So I will see. This is what it looks like. That does not look very good. Do you know what? It's not bad actually. It's not amazing, I won't pick it, but I can't really complain. Yeah, that's the only verdict on that burger. If you don't like beetroot, don't get it, because it has definite beetroot vibes going on. And carrots, but the carrots were big enough that you could take them out. But if you're not weird like me, you might not want to do that. I think Oblivion is open again, so we're going to try and get on that now. So it said it was a 45-minute queue, but we're literally getting on it. We haven't queued for 1 second. Like, we're literally just walking on it. So it said it had a 45-minute queue, and we literally walked directly onto it. Also, they told me I wasn't allowed to take the GoPro on it, so obviously I don't have any of that. Now we're gonna try and get on Rita. So within like the last 5 minutes of me doing the last clip, apparently Rita is now closed. So we're just kind of walking in this general direction to see if it either opens back up or we just go on something else. Oh, it's a bit rickety.
Keep your eyes on the fantastical sights down below.
Rita's still not going.
Oh, that's annoying. Oh,
no, it is.
No, it is going. But I don't think there's anybody on it. Oh no, there is! Now we're going!
There's hardly anybody in it. There's a little section empty.
Oh, it's just opened and we're going.
Oh man.
That's really annoying. Let's see if I can see the sign.
Wait. This is closed.
Whoa! We stopped. Oh, that does not make me feel good at all. Guys, it's happening. We're going on the Wickerman. I don't know what the queue is, but I think it's pretty long.
It did say long, but the people...
95 minutes.
I saw the people were very social distance.
Yeah, it looks like a good queue. They're leaving rows between each because I guess they're too close together, so it kind of makes the queue a lot longer. We're in the wrong place. But none of us have been on it before, so we definitely want to get on this no matter how long the queue is. So we've just got in the queue for Wickerman, and they've given us this piece of paper to like gauge how long the queues are. So obviously they probably usually do it with a lanyard, but it means that like people aren't touching it over and over. But obviously it'll mean that eventually the queue times will actually be correct, which is pretty good.
I've now twigged that. Twigged it. Hey!
You guys are idiots. We've queued for what, 82 minutes, and we're just about to go on, so it's been a bit shorter than it said it was going to be. Debbie agrees.
55 minutes, we're still not on the ride, so...
It's more like 92. That was so good. I definitely think it was worth the wait. We waited for about an hour and a half. But obviously if you can get it in any less time than that, that would be so good. We're now going to get our like 4th or 5th drink of the day. Have you seen if anything's open? No, we need to find out if like Nemesis or Rita or 13 or one of those is open that we still need to go on. Right, we're heading on Rita next. It's only got a 50-minute queue and it's actually open. We just need to figure out how to get in first.
Yeah.
We've been in the queue for Rita for maybe like 20 minutes to half an hour, but it's broken, so that's fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, waiting for Rita. Can I have your attention, please? At this time, Rita is experiencing a temporary delay and has ceased operation. Our technical service department have been called and are currently en route to the ride, but we do not know how long this may be. Those of you towards the rear of Rita's queue line, we recommend you use other rides and attractions and return to Rita at a later time. Once again, Rita is experiencing a temporary delay and
but we've been waiting for ages, so I wouldn't class us as being at the end.
Any inconvenience caused, and we thank you.
Snack machine, so that's not going to be near the front, and we haven't gone past it yet. We don't know how far we are from the front. We're gonna have to let people pass, but I feel like we should stay. We've probably queued for 25. Most people left. We don't actually think there's anyone left behind us, but we probably queued about 25 and then another 10 of it being broken, and now it's working again. But we still don't know how far we are from the front, so realistically it could be another half an hour from here and we'd have no idea. I feel like we've waited this long now, so we might as well just wait. And we're just about to get to the front, so obviously that's not ideal. Yeah, that's half an hour over what we were told at the beginning, but obviously it did break for a while. So good. When we set off, it's that fast. I couldn't breathe, like I just couldn't figure out how to breathe. We're now getting more refills. Oh, maybe we're not. Oh no, we are. We're having technical we are getting refills.
My eyes were like this as we went off.
Really popping out of your head. I've literally just been having Powerade all day because it's just too nice. So we're just about to head on, what is this called again? Spinball Whizzer. But this is basically the same as Crush's Coaster, like it's got the same car and everything, but it's outside. I think it's 30 minutes. 30 minutes? Yeah, I'm really excited to go on this though. I think it'll be good. 20 minutes! We are now going on Enterprise. This is actually one of my favourites just because it's so cool. I feel like I said this when we went to Thorpe Park. Really? I think it's so good. Like just the whole idea that like you don't have to wear a seatbelt and you're still fine. I just think it's really cool. Doing it? If you're in the bucket, you know. So we've just finished eating our little snack slash tea situation and we're now heading for 13, which says it has a 25-minute wait. I have no idea what happens on this, if I'm being totally honest. I think I might have been on it before, but I'm very excited. I've just remembered what happens on this, and I'm now so excited. I can't remember exactly what happens, but I do remember it vaguely, and I remember it being really good. So yeah, this should be fun. For some reason, there's only dummies in the back 3 rows, and it's really creepy. Yeah, it is. Yeah, she did. My wee nearly came out. Yeah, I'm keeping it in, of course. No, there really isn't. I'm just holding my other hand. Oh yeah, we need need to get the photos. That is hands down my absolute favourite. That is such a good ride. Basically we now need to run because the park shuts in 15 minutes and we still want to get on the mine train. We haven't been on Nemesis because it's been shut all day, but we really do want to get on that last ride before we're not let into the queue, so we need to sprint to that. We've so nearly made it. It says it's 2 minutes away, it's literally right in front of us, and the park closes in about 3 minutes or 2 minutes. So we need to like run so fast otherwise we're not gonna get on it. It's literally right here. We've just got it. Bear in mind, me and Sam ran for like about 5 minutes and these guys are right behind us. So we ran for no reason. But we've made it. Yes! We've done it! Yes. There's literally no queue at all. Oh my gosh. That was so intense. I feel like this was a good one to leave to the end because now we're not queuing for another 45 minutes for something. We did it! We officially made on every single thing we wanted to, except for Nemesis, which has been shut all day. We still need to get, we're gonna have 2 pictures. And then we're literally just gonna head to the drink refills, get more drinks, probably about our 50th drink of the day. So we're literally just leaving now. And there's some people up there to be fair, but like around this bit, there's hardly anyone. So the bad news is the car is lost. I'm not admitting that we're lost, the car is definitely the one that's lost. But I think we're in the wrong car park and we don't know where.
Everyone else seems to be lost as well.
Yeah, the cars are facing the wrong way.
Oh, there's some cars facing the right way down there.
We might have found it.
They might be our car.
We know we're in H, but we don't know which car park we're in H, so it's not overly useful.
I think everyone else.
I think we might have found it though. That is us back home now. It's just gone 10 o'clock, which means we were out for 14 hours. That is actually crazy. We basically did the equivalent of rope dropped fireworks and we did everything we wanted to. Considering we've just been sat in our houses for the last few months, that was such a change of pace. It was so nice. It was definitely not Disney standards, but we did really enjoy ourselves. One thing I would say though, I kind of mentioned it throughout, the COVID measures were not that good. The hand sanitizer machines were very few and far between, like there was not many. You weren't kind of directed towards them in any way. They were just kind of there if you wanted to use them, which obviously we did. The mask rule was fairly well enforced, but you only had to wear masks on rides. You didn't have to wear them in the queues or while just like walking around. And you also had to wear them like in toilets or in shops and stuff. And then in the queues, there was like little yellow chevrons on the floor to say like stand here, but there were definitely a lot of people not following it. You can kind of calculate your own risk. We decided we were okay to go. We had a good time and we're not overly worried. We tried to make sure we stayed away from people. If people were getting on our nerves, we would tell them like, you know, please try and stay 2 meters away because, you know, that's the rules. But at the end of the day, not everybody's going to listen to the rules. So if you are a bit cautious of that, then I would say maybe wait a bit before going back. It may have been a bit different today because it was the first day. Obviously, a lot of rides were on and off and on and off because they were having technical difficulties. But overall, I am so glad we went. And the mine train was definitely the highlight of the day. Like, it was just so funny. I'm so glad we made it just in time. We got to go around twice. Like, it has been so much fun. If you did enjoy this vlog, make sure to give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more theme park vlogs coming very soon. I'm hoping to head out to Disney in the next few weeks. And other than that, I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Bye!